Namo Siddhaswarupananda Paramahamsa Namine Gora Karuna Swarupaya Radha Krishna Prasthaya Te Haribol.
Namo Siddhaswarupananda Paramahamsa Namine Gora Karuna Swarupaya Radha Krishna Prasthaya Te.
Namo Siddhaswarupananda Paramahamsa Namine Gora Karuna Swarupaya Radha Krishna Prasthaya Te.
Namo Siddhaswarupananda Paramahamsa Namine Gora Karuna Swarupaya Radha Krishna Prasthaya Te.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Radha Krishna Dayanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Radha Krishna Dayanya
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Radha Krishna Dayanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Radha Krishna Dayanya
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Radha Krishna Dayanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Radha Krishna Dayanya
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Radha Krishna Dayanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Radha Krishna Dayanya
Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasudeva Govata Vrinda
Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasudeva Govata Vrinda
Gopala Govinda Rama
Hare Bol Krishna
Madana Mohana
Hare Bol Krishna
Gopala Govinda Rama
Hare Bol Krishna
Madana Mohana
Gopala Govinda
Haribol, Haribol,
Madana
Haribol Chaitanya Das
Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana
Gopala Govinda Rama
Krishna
Madana Mohana
Hare Bol Krishna
Gopala Govinda Rama
Hare Bol Krishna
Madana Mohana Haribol
Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana
Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Haribol, Haribol. Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Haribol, Haribol, Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana,
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana.
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana,
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Haribol, nitay ko, haribol.
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana,
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana.
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana,
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Haribol, 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 nitay ko. Krsna haribol.
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana,
Gopala Govinda Rama,
Krsna,
Madana Mohana.
Krsna,
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana.
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana,
Gopala Govinda Rama,
Krsna,
Madana Mohana.
Krsna,
Gopala Govinda Rama,
Krsna,
Madana Mohana.
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana,
Jaya Jaya Gurudev,
Krsna,
Jaya Jaya Gauranga,
Krsna,
Jaya Jaya Gurudev,
Krsna,
Jaya Jaya Gauranga.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gauranga, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gauranga,
Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada,
Krsna,
Jaya Jaya Gurudev,
Krsna,
Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada,
Krsna,
Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev,
Jaya Jaya Siddhaswarupananda, Ananda Paramahamsa. Jaya Jaya Siddhaswarupananda, Ananda Paramahamsa.
Jaya Jaya Siddhaswarupananda Paramahamsa, Jaya Jaya Siddhaswarupananda Paramahamsa.
Namo Siddhaswarupananda, Paramahamsa Namaste. Ora Karuna Swarupaya, Radha Krishna Prastayate.
Namo Siddhaswarupananda, Paramahamsa Namaste. Gaura Karuna Swarupaya, Radha Krishna Prasthayate. Let's go.
So, Haribol Namaste. So, the purpose of our program is to listen to the teachings of Lord Krishna. So, yun yung program na we follow based upon our instructing spiritual master, the Parampara, Krishna, Lord Brahma, up to Srila Prabhupada. Yun yung Parampara. So, to be able to know what Krishna wants, we must listen to him. Okay? So you listen to the person who tells himself about himself. Okay? Not from someone who speaks for himself but doesn't follow the guidelines. Okay? So the guidelines we follow is based upon parampara, disciplic succession. And that is the instruction of Lord Krishna. To know Him, one must listen to His confidential loving servant, a resident of the spiritual world. The title spiritual master is that he is someone who is completely loving the Supreme Person with unalloyed pure devotion. So Krishna gives us that criteria. Binigyan niya sa atin yung standard, yung criteria, kung sino yung dapat natin pakinggan. And our spiritual master, Jagad Guru Siddhaswarup, is coming in that line. So whatever he tells us, he speaks for the glory of God. And that glory is about his affection, his love to the Supreme Person, and also how we can enter that world. Yun yung process. So now, I will tell you what Krishna tells us, how we are in a situation na we can make a choice. Pwede kang gumawa ng choice to take the responsibility to listen and understand and apply it in your life. Bakit? If you don't take that responsibility, then yung predicament mo, yung problems mo, will not be answered. Ano yung hinaharap ng lahat? It is old age and death. Your body, physically, you're young. Okay? Yung mata nyo, maliwanag pa. Nakakita pa kayo ng girl sa labas na sa harapan nyo. Di ba? Pero alam nyo, may story eh. Once a time, my spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada, he called his disciple. Okay? Yung student niya, may someone, they'll visit someone who's dying. Okay? Pupunta sila sa isang lugar na yung person, he's leaving the body. Okay? So sabi ng spiritual master, let's visit him. Okay? Dala niya yung student niya and he said, bring your beautiful sister. Okay? Dalin mo yung sister mo. And when we enter the door, look at the eyes of the dying person. Okay? Look where he looks. Okay? Tignan mo kung saan siya nakatingin pagpasok natin. So, dinala niya yung student niya at yung young beautiful sister. Physically, But everybody is beautiful because everybody is spirit soul. Okay? Dazzling, bushel hair and ponytail with Krishna in Vrindavan. But now we're covered by this material body. So, pagpasok nila, bukas ng pinto, immediately nandun yung nurse, and the person is dying already, leaving the body with the oxygen. Then when Srila Prabhupada entered with the young student and the young sister, immediately the dying person begins to focus upon the beautiful sister. Yung eyes siya nakafocus dun. Okay? Why is that? Why? Because of his meditation, the desire in the mind, the attraction to this material world. It is his heart, his whole being, focused upon the conditioning of what he thinks will be happiness to him. That beautiful form. And it is about a relationship of getting in touch with that person. But he's leaving the body. Okay? So you see how hard it is that when you are leaving the body and your mind, when you look at this world, you're attracted to this world. It gives you so much pain because you cannot enjoy anymore the senses. Yeah? Your body, yung katawan nyo talagang, kumbaga sa amoy lupa na. Pantay na. Yung paa nyo magpapantay na dahil ilalagay na sa kabaong ng Saint Peter. Okay? Tinda niyo? Pero you smile, oo nga, no? Pero it's a reality that you have to face. While you're still here, we must have this conscious meditation that we must become liberated from this material conditioning. And even though we may fall far short, but Krishna's assurance, He will protect you. Okay? Because He's the one in control of everything. Material nature, the mind, the body, everything is in control. But if you're sincere to offer your life, and the senses are very strong, and you feel helpless, and then your meditation is a sincerity in faithfulness, in thankfulness, to be humble, to pray to God, please protect me. Okay? So the science of reincarnation means to re-enter another body. Okay? So whatever state of mind you have at the time you leave this body, whatever program, yung program, parang computer ba? Di ba? Yung apps na nandyan. Di ba? Nakalagay man doon, FB. Okay? Tapos yung apps nyo, ano ba yung apps nyo? MLO, ano ba yan? So yun ang lalabas. So there's 8,400,000 species of life. Dictated by material nature. The demigods, the body of human beings, the body of the demons, the animals, the insect, and everything. They're all living entities in different bodies. So it's not about trying to run away from suffering, but rather putting ourselves in the divine world of Krishna's affection and love. Okay? I'll read to you here in Bhagavad Gita ngayon how important it is, how we make decision in our life, how we focus. Anong gagawin natin? Kasi dito, you win when you take shelter of Krishna. Because He loves you unconditionally. That even you fall far short. If you take a test here, if you take a test, for example, in high school here, tapos bumagsak kayo, baksak kayo. May remedial, kung gusto nyo. Pero kung baksak talaga kayo, baksak kayo. In spiritual life, it's not like that. When you are feeling lower than the straw in the street, more tolerant than the tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and ready to offer all respects to others, in such a state of mind, one can chant the holy names of the Lord. When you feel humbleness in your heart, you feel you're the lost, you're a sinner, you're not entitled to be with God, but you humbly pray. Okay, you don't have this self-righteousness, sanctimonious attitude that you're holier than everyone. You know, you're higher than everyone because you know your situation. You're lost, drowning in this in this ocean. You're lost in the jungle of material life because the fruit is there. You have this body, and the body is dying every moment. Okay? You understand, Govinda Dasi? Understand? Okay? So meaning, to be free, to be in that state, it is achievable. Even now. And I'll read to you, I have read the gopis' feeling of separation. When you're feeling you're separated with someone, it means your heart, your meditation is focused upon the person who is not in front of you. Di ba? It's not practical, it's not logical. Halimbawa, umalis ka dito, dun sa lugar nyo, iniwan mo lola mo na lang kasi para, naisip mo yung lola mo ba? Sino kaya magbibigay ng ano kay lola, magluluto ng kape sa morning, bibili ng pandesal, kasi nahirapan na siya, di ba? Ganun man yung buhay sa kabukiran, di ba? Sino mag-aalaga, magpapakain ng baboy, sino mag-aalaga kay itoy, di ba? Sino magwawalis, baka si lola natutulog, biglang brown out ng sindi ng kandila, di ba? Biglang mamaya nakatulog, masunog yung bahay, di ba? Yung meditation mo. It's about a concern for someone. Spiritual life is real because it's about you. You're real. Okay? So I'll discuss to you now Lord Krishna's, how he relate to us. How he wants us to be situated in that meditation with clarity to make a decision, a choice. Okay? He does not force himself, but rather he shows us. India? So that's the reason you come here, you have this program every day. Because I do know that we will not always be together, but the wisdom, the Krishna will always be with you. The spiritual master will always be with you. My spiritual master tells me, because I was given the opportunity by Srila Prabhupada to be with him when he came here 50 years ago. But I am wide-eyed, I don't know what to do, okay? He accepted me as a disciple. He gave me instruction to chant, I can offer service. But during that time, it's just the instruction. So I have to do it, okay? But now, physically is gone. And I look back, I feel in my heart, I have not done what I should have done. But because he left already, he's out of this country, the Philippines. And that relation established when I offered my life to my spiritual master to be disciplined, to be corrected, so I can be guided. I put myself as someone who is a fool, who doesn't know anything, who is blind. Please guide me, okay? And that guidance is with the wisdom that the spiritual master is not different from God. He's the Lord from the outside, that I can offer to him anywhere I go, either in this body, out of the body, in any place. If I offer and follow his instruction, the connection is there. And if I offer with the ingredient of love and devotion, not expecting anything in return, to be situated in this natural world of offering my love, my heart, activities I do, without expecting any return, he'll accept it. And how do I experience that? The more I offer not expecting anything, the more I become encouraged and enthused, enthusiastic to carry on in the face of adversity. Just you're walking straight, the spiritual master tells you, walk straight. When you walk, there will be a lot of unwinding road by the side. And in that crossroad, you have just to walk straight and never deviate. And the mind, Maya and illusion will be there, dangling to you, everything while walking. And because if you are making progress in your relationship with God, with Krishna, remembering him, separated but connected in devotion, you will not be enthused, you will not be attracted. Because your love is focused upon the person you're loving and serving. That is spiritual life. That is eternal. Okay? That's what will protect you. Even though physically the spiritual master is not here. Because eternally, we're eternally connected. So the question now, will I be living in this divine world or in this material world? So I am given this opportunity, this connection, to follow the instruction of the representative of God. Like you're asked to chant. Okay? Now if you chant, your heart will become purified because it's the process that is given to us by God himself. It's just embracing us. And problem, will we receive it? Will we embrace the holy names? Will we use our body, our mind, our intelligence to take hold of that love and care? So that is the question. Okay? How we can pass the test. Okay? That will protect you. It is a relationship of love. Faithfulness. You can make a stand. Mas anong i-offer sa inyo? Okay? And also, to protect you. Yesterday, I was just joking to you, you know. I was just trying to humor you yesterday that you're there outside and Maya's there dancing in front of you, you know. You know, you think Mayas can trick you. You think, oh, that form, she's so helpless, you know. She's so helpless, okay? I can protect her. No? I can become her master. But in the end, you become her slave. To follow her, the dictates of her senses, you know. Buy me this, give me that, you know. If I don't get this, I don't give you this. It's a relationship ng, you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back. Kamuto na ako imong likod kung kamuto na ako imong likod, you know. In short, kiss my ass, I kiss your ass. So it's not a world of, you know, it's not a wholesome world, materialistic life. Okay? Because we focus upon this dead world. So I'll read to you why, okay? Our situation, okay? It's very important that the main factor that we should be seeing is how we can redirect the mind. Also, Krishna tells us. Of this, he tells us. O best among the Bharatas, Arjuna is in relationship with Maharaj Bharata. Yung story natin about he was put in the body of the deer, it came from that family, okay? Arjuna, O best among the Bharats, 4 kinds of pious men render devotional service unto me. The distressed, the desirer of wealth, the inquisitive, and who is searching for knowledge of the absolute truth. 4 na individuals with consciousness. They go to engage in devotional service. Meaning devotional service is not different from chanting the holy names. Okay? So these individuals they desire wealth. Gusto nila magkaroon ng sapi. Di ba? Sapi. Okay? Yaman. Okay? Yung isa naman, gusto niya maalibyo sa iyang kalisod. Distress. Okay? Yung isa naman, inquisitive. Mag-inquire siya ba? Unsa man na, ngano man di ay, ngano ko mag-bow down, ngano ko mag-chant, ngano na sila sigit chant, Krishna, kada adlaw, 20 anyos na ko agi diri, na anak ko anak, na anak ko apo, ngano sige lang sila anak. Di ba? You become inquisitive. Ngano na alam sila diha, di sila mo gawas. Di ba? Daghan na kayo nag-graduate, nakaminyo na nagpamilya, ngano na pa sila diha. Okay? You become inquisitive. One who is searching for knowledge of the absolute truth. One who is intelligent. He understands. Masiunsa na ako, himuon diri sa kalibutan. Ngano maway alibyo. Okay? Human ako eskwela. Naan ako mayong trabaho. Ngano man akong may nangita pag yun kalipay. Di ba? Kung kana ang goal, then I should be satisfied. Di ba? Ngano man ang akong mind, sige kaguol, na wa pa nakuha sa akong hunahuna. Okay? Ngano hadlok ko sa kanang mga kalag na sa akong hunahuna. Okay? Naging bangungot yung buhay nyo ba? Alam yung bangungot? Ano yung bangungot sa Bisaya? Saan bangungot sa Bisaya? Ha? Giurong? Damgo? Dilo. Kagahapon kasi, tinanong sa akin ni, sabi niya, Sir, hindi ba sa Sambuanga ang coconut has buang? Sabi ko, tinood, buang man na, mapalit buang dito. Okay? Ha? So Krishna tells us, yung who is searching for knowledge, okay? Nabigla ka ba? Nagsimula ka magtanong. Kasi nung bata ako, ganun eh. Nung bata, grade 5 ako. sa dun sa ano sa lugar yung mother ko kasi, yung father ko, he's a soldier, okay? He goes around and my mother is from that place, you know? But we are in Zamboanga City, but that's not really the place of my mother. Kasi we have a farm in Basilan. But the problem is there's war there. Okay? Nandun yung Abu Sayyaf, yung farm nyo, hindi ka makatira, you know, dahil papatayin kayo. Pero nakakapunta pa rin kami doon. Dahil yung mga rebelde doon, yung mga tenant namin. Okay? Sila yung mga rebelde. At yung mga anak nila, yun yung mga Abu Sayyaf. Nakakapunta pa rin yung mama ko, yung kapatid ko, napapapicture sa mga machine guns, sa mga kanyon nila. Okay? May mga picture ako dyan eh. Okay? So, during that time, bata ko, lumaki ako yung parents ko, laging wala. Kasi my father is a soldier, he works, no? Then after he went to Vietnam, kung saan yung gera, nandun yung father ko. Okay? So yung mama ko naman, syempre, kung saan yung husband, dun, malay mo, mapalitan siya. Okay? Which is, totoo naman din. Okay? Meron akong half-brother na namatay din sa France bago magkatapos ng gera, bago mabumagsak ang Vietnam, yung father ko ang last umalis sa embassy kasi siya yung nag-aasikaso sa mga helicopter. So, lahat sa harapan, pinakita doon yung mga tao, so much suffering. So much suffering. Yung father ko, sila yung last na umalis sa embassy ng US Embassy. Sakay lahat ng mga worker, mga Pilipino, kasi anong nationality, bring them to the 7th Fleet doon. Ay, yung iba dinala sa Subic, sa Angeles City. Okay? Kasi nandyan na yung mga nanakop na mga nag-rebel against Vietnam, South Vietnam, yung mga nasa North Vietnam. Okay? Grabe yung situation. So, nung bata ako, naisip ko, ba't ganito yung buhay? Okay? Lola ko kasama ko, tapos naglalaro kami gumagawa kami kasi tinuruan kami sa school na yung tao daw, na dalawang, yung mud, gumagawa kami ng gano'n, di ba? Kaya may gano'n kayo? Yung mud daw, nagsimula yung tao sa lupa. So gawa din kami ng mga lupa-lupa, bilog ang ulo, ihawin namin, ba't hindi nagiging buhay? Dahil mga bata man kami. Okay? Pero nung isang araw, naglalakad ako, kasi laro ako ng laro. Kagaya nyo, malik ka ng Chaitanya Das. Laro ako ng laro. May bahay kubo. Kasi yung lugar kasi namin, I grew up with my uncles. Sa tabi namin, may dalawang nightclub yung uncle ko. Yung isa kong uncle, meron silang dako kayo na bulangan. Pirmi ko sa bulangan, pero dili magsabong. Mukaon, bibingka, o puto. Okay? Naagihapon siya kanang boxing gym. Di ko mo ato kay ano man nila ako. Uy, sulti nila, ay, hadlok ka man. Si Dungdong, kaya ni mo na siya. Siyempre, pakita niyo, isog ka ba? Kaya na ako na. Kayo ulaw man, di ba? So, lagyan ako ng gloves. Yung kalaban mo. Basko kayo, gamay lang, pero basko kayo, murag Tyson, masibulalan ni mo. Di mo, nakatindog lang pagbunal sa iyo, baglay. So, di ko mo dool dito. So, yun yung situation. Makita mo ba? Makita ko yung mga tao doon. At tinanong ko, pagpasok ko sa bahay, kasi laro akong laro. Pagpasok ko, may nakahiga. Kawawang-kawawa ba? Alam niyo yun, di ba yung mga pinapalabas sa sine na pobre kayo ba, kabus kayo? Patay, nakatali yung panyo dito. Hanggang ngayon, nasa mind ko pa yun eh. Sabi ko, kuya, unsa man eh. Okay? So naisip ako, ano mangyayari kaya pag mamatay ako? Yun. Ano kaya mangyayari? Sino mag-asikaso sa akin? Wala na yung tatay, nanay ko, pero nagpapadala pa rin ng pera, nagagawa ko gusto ko, pero after this, saan ako pupunta? Tapos, hindi pa yun. Sa educational setup sa school, pag hindi ka nag-aral, atay ka. Di ba? Yun ang turo. Luoy ka kayo. Di ba? Kay struggle ka ba? struggle ka, kailangan makatapos ako. Pero ang problema, mga kasama mo, mga anak man sa dato, masidili ko dato, pero kauban ako mga dato, kaya na-eskwela na ako, eskwela man sa dato, Ateneo. Okay? Makita na ako sila, naka-sports car, you know. Okay. Sa loob. Kita na ako sila. Tapos, kanang isulti nila na, pag makuha ni mo ni, pag makahuman ka, okay? Mapareha ka sa, katong mga papa nila na dato kayo. Kay balo ka na ako, classmate, dili mo tungha. Gamay lang kayo. Ano lang, pag-graduation, uy, tapad man sa ako. Okay? Mo graduate. Kuyawan ito na. Dito mo sulod sa eskwela. Okay? Ha? Ano? Dito mo eskwela. Pirmi lang to sa gawas makita na. Sa kaning bata pa yung ba? Usahay, nasa bilyaran. Kayo usahay, nasa bilyaran magyapon mo. Cutting classes. Pero after a while, naisip ko, pirmi lang ba inana? Then I begin to see people dying and everything. Lola ko. Then I begin to become, where am I heading? Ano mangyari sa akin? What is my foundation for security? Is it the wealth that I can have if I become a great businessman? Okay? Or the fame if I become a great politician? Kasi kaklase ko mga congressman ngayon. Tiyatawagan nga ako bisitahin ko daw sila. Pero dahil nagbago naman yung katawan nila, nung na-meet ko sila, sabi ko, ikaw nga ba yan? Okay? Ikaw nga ba yan? Are you Pero hindi ko ginaganon dahil ulaw man, di ba? Oy, kumusta ka? Sino ka nga ba? So, ang point ko lang, sinasabi ni Lord Krsna rito sa atin, kung ano yung meditation mo, kagaya na in-explain ko sa inyo, that's what you will be thinking at the time of death. May consequence. Kasi meron kang pagpapilian, may kakalagyan ka, yun ang point dito. Hindi ka pupulutin sa kangkungan. May kakalagyan ka. Dahil nag-make ka na decision, ma-attach sa material world, you'll come back here. To experience. Halimbawa, gusto mo mag-dribble ng bola, ngayon, i-dribble ka ni Maya. Labay ka ni Maya sa goal. Yung goal, paglabas mo, ayaw natin kung bola ka ba o ano. Hindi na ako gawin dasi. Okay? It's not what you want. It is about the science, the rules that is here in this world. Okay? Masisabi mo, no, I will not die. Ginawa na yan ng mga ni Hiranyakashipu. Ginawa na yan ng lahat. Dati, no? Ginawa yan ng ano. So, ang nangyari doon, they never succeeded. Parang yung grasshopper. Ano yung ginawa ng grasshopper? Okay? Did they succeed? Did they succeed? No. Di ba? So, yun ang point. So, I'll read to you Krishna's intention for us para makita nyo. Okay? Before we chat. Okay? Then we'll expand on this so you can have an in-depth understanding and then you can now make a correct decision what you want to do with your life. In short, gusto kong sabihin sa inyo, you're responsible for your action and we should make correct decision to be in the right direction. And what is that right direction? To be connected with what is eternal, inseparable from us. To love, to serve. Okay? Meaning, you the person. You the person, Brinda. Okay? Understand? It's about relationship with God. And that is our connection. That is about devotional service. Okay. All those devotees of this, the wise, who is in full knowledge, in union with me, through pure devotional service is the best. For I am very dear to him, and he is very dear to me. So, it's a relationship that Krishna becomes very dear to you, and you become very dear to him. And that is achieved when you make friends with his confidential loving servant who is very close to him. And that person is the spiritual master. You understand? Okay? So you're given that opportunity. Of all these devotees are undoubtedly magnanimous souls. Magnanimous ba? Ibig sabihin nun, giving. Okay? Forgiving. Magnanimous. Huwag kaligut-gut or bagutbut. Okay? Ang ilang trabaho, service as the end itself. Di sila nagbagulbul sa kaligut-gut, sa kasuko, sa ilang kasing-kasing. Okay? It's natural for them because they are pure at heart. And that is what we should be achieving because that is pure devotional service through the process to relate to God. Pure unalloyed devotion service, Bhakti Yoga. And the meditation is what we will discuss tomorrow again, the meditation of separation from Lord Krishna, but not separated from Him. Because He's very near, yet He's very far. He's inside of everything, He's outside of everything. That is God. Inconceivable potency. He's the source of pleasure, Govinda. Okay? Kaya, I call you Govinda Dasi. Because you are eternally the servant of the Supreme Person who gives pleasure by reciprocating with your love, with your service. Alay ng pag-ibig, alay din ng pag-ibig. Yakap ng pag-ibig, yakap ng pag-ibig. Okay? Intindihan niya? All these devotees are undoubtedly magnanimous souls, but he who is situated in knowledge of me, I consider verily to dwell in me. Being engaged in my transcendental service, he attains me. So how is that attained? Very simple. You come in contact with the representative of God, who is His confidential loving servant. And Krishna tells us, serve Him, follow Him, surrender unto Him. And then you follow. He gives you instruction, all of us. Ano instruction niya? Harinama, chant the holy names. He does not come to carry us, but rather He introduces us to the Supreme Protector, Krishna. He does not pose as self-sufficient, but His blessing, His love. When you come in contact with the spiritual master, His blessing, His love, so you can succeed. Krishna noticed that. So if you take effort to receive and make effort to value that love that our spiritual master is giving, then Krishna notices it. Krishna goes out of his way because I'm promised you, my devotees will never be vanquished. Okay? So definitely, what's happening now, previously, you were in a state wherein you were engaging in devotional service. But you stop. But because it is eternal, you're continuing now. Now you have a choice to continue it and go back to Krishna or not continue it. That is your freedom. Intindihan niyo? You understand? Okay. So make the right choice and be free. Okay? What is really sweet is the affection and your affection. And it is a reciprocation of serving and loving someone. Yun yung happiness. Okay? That even though, parang yung parent, hindi ba? Trabaho, for example, bigay kayo halimbawa, yung nanay ba, yung tatay, nagtatrabaho ba? Pag uwi niya, may dala siyang pagkain. Halimbawa, lagay natin, pansit na lang, okay? Lagay niya sa table, okay? 5 yung anak niya, yung wife niya, okay? May aso pa dun sa tabi, may pusa. Pwede man niyang kainin most of it, di ba? Pero gagawin niya, even yung kakainin niya, he just take a little so everybody can be filled up with that pansit na binili dun sa tindahan ni Beho o ng Inchik na gustong-gusto ng mga bata. At yung bread, 7 lang yung bread, 8 sila, he gives that to all. Okay? And he sees them fulfilled and happy. And that is his happiness. Okay? Yung sobra, ibigay nila kay Kuting, saka kay Irung, di ba? Na nandun naghihintay, okay? It's a word of love. It's a word of giving. And to enter that, we must be purified at heart. And how to do that? Krishna will be the one to purify your heart. Hindi kailangan na hugaw ang kamot, na. Krishna is like putting yourself in front of the light. The supreme purifier, you see. Okay? You now know how to act. Anong hahawakan mo? Pag nakita mo ba, tapakan mo ba yung pupo? Pag pumunta ka sa maliwanag, pumunta ka sa CR dyan, yung mga laway na nandyan, gaganong-ganunin mo ba? O magdadagdag ka pa doon ng I was here, text number 341. Di ba? Lover boy. Okay? Gagawin ba ba niya yan? No, your focus is just go there, do your job, and then go. Continue treading this path. With confidence. Alam mo ba confidence? Because it's connected with life. You're enthusiastic. Habang nakakita na kayo ng di ba yung sabong? Nakakita na kayo ng mga inaalagaan manok? Habang nasusugatan, mas tumatapang. Di ba? Habang mamamatay na, di ba? Okay? So, dito ko gusto sabihin sa inyo, yung person na nag-meditate sa mundo na to, na dinala yung young girl ng brother niya, dinala yung beautiful sister niya, at sinabi ng spiritual man, look at the eyes. So yun yung test at the time ng death. Okay? When you leave this world, and your focus is upon this world, then you come back here to experience old age and death. Kagaya nung nakahiga doon, paalis na siya sa katawan, pero yung mind niya, yung subtle body, nakaprogram pa rin dito sa mundo na to. So it's a science we apply. Kaya you should chant. You should hold your beads. Hindi pag naglalakad kayo dyan, may beads kayo hawak. Hindi. Yung ano ba nyo, tawag nila, moments nyo every day, you should be so practiced that when you stop chanting, that your mind stop chanting, immediately you feel discomfort. Kasi you're not connected with the source, the security. Kaya when, problema, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Okay? Hare Krishna. But you're so practiced that you can chant in your mind. Your mind will be chanting. Your lips will be chanting. You can see Krishna. When you chant, that is the reason we glorify Krishna. So when you chant, walking alone, Krishna comes down. You can see Krishna lifting Govardhan Hill. Okay? That's why you see that form. You see Lord Chaitanya embracing Sanatan Goswami. But in depth of that embrace, because Lord Chaitanya came as Radha and Krishna combined. And that person is embracing is one of the resident of the spiritual world. One of the gopis. Okay? But you can understand that when you enter the world of pure devotion. That becomes your life that nobody sees. But you carry on in the face of adversity. Hindi yung lisod, retreat, balik usap. But how can you retreat? Pagtingin mo, jungle, paingo na tayo mo mga elepante, mga buaya, tanan, bartagan, kay gusto sila mo ikyas. Naa ka dito, tamakan ka, balik ka. So you're given this opportunity. So kaya ko pinakita sa inyo, whatever state of mind you remember at the time of death, that state you will attain. It's a science. Okay? Touch move. Okay? Pag ano yung apps na pinisil nyo doon, yun ang lalabas. Okay? Pag nag-Facebook kayo, tapos biglang, in 5 minutes, just click. Okay? Okay? Pero nakalagay doon, skip. Skip mo kagad. Kasi alam mo, hindi yan. Because you're aware. But if you are mind-driven, you're like a zombie 1, o zombie 5 ba ngayon? You're just walking, blood, blood, blood. Yeah? Okay? Is it clear? So, we'll continue. So, I'll just to recap something to tell you Krishna's assurance. After many, many births and deaths, he who is actually in knowledge surrender unto me, knowing me to be the cause of all causes, and all that is, such a great soul is very rare. So, some millions and millions were given this opportunity. One may take the path. One. And out of those individuals who took the path, millions of them, We don't know how many will succeed. But you can succeed when your life is connected with, in harmony with the wisdom that you're eternally the loving servant of God, guided by His representative, His confidential loving servant, the spiritual master. We will succeed. And you can check. You can take. Check ba? Dati, ganito yan eh. Dapat may gauge ka ba? May gauge ka. Alam mo yung timbangan? Di ba? Kasi pagdating nyo rito, biglang sa setup dito ngayon, hindi na kayo, nadagdagan kayo ng 6 na kilo. Di ba? Di ba? Nadagdagan kayo ng 6 na kilo. Okay? So dapat may timbangan ka rin. Tignan mo ba? Before and after. Before and after. And what will happen after I make a decision to carry on. Okay? So nasa inyo yan. Okay? Pero kung you will be desire driven, then it means you're not making progress. Okay? Because you're not taking hold of that love. You don't make a stand to embrace Krishna. Okay? The devotee, the real Vaishnava, is so convinced, not make-believe. He has faith that when Krishna tells, my devotee will never be vanquished, I will be there to protect them. And that is shown through history from scriptures. Krishna protected Prahlad Maharaj, whose father controls the universe, demon Hiranyakashipu. Okay? Maharaj Ambarisa, the emperor, his life is threatened. No? Krishna comes, protects him. Okay? Haridas Thakur, the Namacharya of the holy names, he stays, and those evil people send someone, okay, to put him down. But because he's transcendental, he sees the person, and his life is about love, loving the Supreme Person. He loves that person in that beautiful physical form. Okay? It's not para bang, tukso layuan mo ako. Pero nakadikit sa ulo mo ba? Tukso layuan mo ako. Pero habang naglalakad ka, nakadikit si tukso sa mahin mo. Okay? How can you survive? By experiencing a higher taste. And what is that higher taste? It is your love. Sheltered, connected with Krishna's love. An honest, sincere relationship, truthful relationship. That is pure, unalloyed devotion. Although we fall far short because we commit a lot of mistakes, but it does not matter. When Krishna assures us, even though one is very sinful, if he simply surrenders and follows this path, he can cross over this ocean of misery. And it is already stated that this ocean becomes like a hoofprint of the cup. And the boat that will bring us to Krishna, the spiritual master, the devotees, don't take them. Because no need for the boat. Okay? If there's a system, you see, halimbawa, you are with, for example, all of you here, mayroon kayong plan sa globe, okay, sa smart, di ba? It's already programmed na after 1 month, kung yung plan nyo, just pay $799, tapos na, automatic, you know? Biglang, dear sir, in an hour, if you're not able to pay your bill, you know, it's already programmed, cut off ka. You can text, you can receive message, but you cannot call. Okay? So you have to pay your dues. Naintindihan nyo? If this is happening with this technology, when you become aware of God, although we are limited, He shows Himself to us. You are able to see this material world, you're able to see the spiritual world, and Krishna helps you because He guides you from within. The Lord is by your side. He gives you remembrance and forgetfulness. But the question is, what will be your meditation? Back again to that old dying man. What is his meditation? That when he saw the beautiful lady, the sister, immediately you can see through the eyes. Okay? The eyes is the window of the soul. Window of the soul. Now, if your eyes is not purified and the soul is not purified with material conditioning, you see matter with your eyes. Matter means shit when you're attracted. You're attracted to this form, to the molecules, the building blocks. But because we're so attached, it's hard because the mind is so attached. Okay? But if you give your heart, your life, by following the process, then where your heart is, that's where your mind will go. Okay? Krishna will be the one. So all you, it's not, the science it is achievable if you follow the science. Science means wisdom. A process you engage in, you achieve a certain result. Okay? Just like gusto nyo magluto ng, halimbawa, ganito na lang, magluto ng binignit, okay? Ano halo sa binignit? Kasi let's make very simple lang. Kasi we're simple. Diba, kagod ka ng gata, di ba, ng nyug, kagod ka, di ba? Asukal, di ba? Kamote, saging, di ba? Ano pa? Hindi, lucha. Kung ano pwede nyo ilagay, langka, di ba? May process para pagluto, paggawas pa lang, habang niluluto pa lang, unsa man na, lami man na, binignit. Pero kung lalagyan nyo ng toyo, di ba? Lagyan nyo ng sili, tapos pagkain, binignit ba ni? Halang man, pait man, di ba? So, intindihan nyo? It's so simple. But the problem is, we are trying to learn the science with our own power, and the medium we use is our senses. You want to know someone? Why not ask that person? He's coming, knocking at you. He comes as the holy names. He comes as the spiritual master. If you want to know your father, di mo nakita, just, Mama, sinong tatay ko? Okay? Pwede bang makilala siya? O ito, anak ko, kararating lang ng goodies mo, may bago kang cellphone. Ha? Di ba? Di ba, Brenda? Your mama's there, and then your papa calls you, padala sa yung cellphone. Si Shesha, di ba? Kasi ano. So that's all. We'll continue. So the more you listen to Lord Krishna, when you're making progress, the more you want more. It becomes sweeter, you have wisdom, and you're now no fear. Because your heart is sheltered under the care of Krishna. That is the science we are practicing. Okay? Okay? Is it clear? You have any questions? None so far. Okay. Anyway, let's chant. Haribol Namaste.
Namo Siddhaswarupananda, Paramahamsa namine, Gora Karuna Swarupaya, Radha Krishna Prasayate.
Namo Siddhaswarupananda, Paramahamsa namine, Gora Karuna Swarupaya, Radha Krishna Prasayate.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Kahanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Kahanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Kahanya. Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Narayana.
Bhakti Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Shiva Sadeva Bhakta Vrinda. Haribo Krishna. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Haribo Krishna Haribo. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana.
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana.
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Haribo.
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana.
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana.
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana.
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana.
Gopala Govinda Rama,
Haribo Krishna Haribo.
Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana.
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana.
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana.
Haribo.
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gauranga, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gauranga.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gauranga, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gauranga.
Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Jaya Jaya Siddhaswarupananda Paramahamsa, Jaya Jaya Siddhaswarupananda Paramahamsa.
Jaya Jaya Siddhaswarupananda Paramahamsa, Jaya Jaya Siddhaswarupananda Paramahamsa.
Namo Siddhaswarupananda Paramahamsa Namine Gora Karuna Swarupaya Radha Krishna Prestaya Te